Hello and welcome to Jams. Welcome back to our Jedi Academy playthrough. We're now being forced to go back to the Jedi Academy.
Despite everything, you've really kept your balance and control.
Oh yeah, he does this thing about be careful about going over to the dark side if you put too many points into the dark side powers, and then if you do too many light side powers, he goes into the all be careful of not having any offensive attacks through the with the Force. So it's kind of nice, but it doesn't really mean anything. Doesn't really affect the gameplay.
I've called you all here to relay some disturbing news.
Okay, so this is Luke
Personal records and
saying these disciples of Ragnos are a problem.
places where I felt a strong connection to the Force. Places like Cloud City, Hoth, and Bish.
What could they get from that besides a tour? Something.
Shut up, Rosh.
I believe that the scepter Jaden.
No one asked you. What a douche. He's gonna fall to the dark side. We all know he's gonna.
How can anyone do that?
No, random Jedi.
I'm not sure, but I've learned from the Jedi holocron that devices were created.
And once again, I am annoyed by the fact that you can't skip these.
Those people Jaden saw may have discovered some way to harvest force power with that scepter.
Which could be dangerous indeed.
I just want to get to the point where I'm stabbing things with a lightsaber.
What are we gonna do? We'll have to investigate any locations from my records. That includes all of you students. Cora,
So, here you go.
Kyle, I need you to look at the Valley of the Jedi.
Yeah, that's an important plot point. You remember I said about the Valley of the Jedi in, I think, the first video?
Stealing force power.
I don't know. You worry too much, Jaden. I bet that these cult guys...
You worry too much. I'm far too sure of myself. I'm definitely going to fall to the dark side.
You may be just students.
So just to recap, the Valley of the Jedi is a thing which you walk through and you basically become a Jedi, even if you're a normal person.
Of Obi-Wan Kenobi. I imagine there was a pretty strong aura there. Rosh, I'm sending you to the
Okay.
remains of the planet Bish.
So,
Remotes like
Rosh goes somewhere,
there.
we go somewhere else,
Too long.
looking to see if...
May still be operating in the area.
No problem.
That's everyone then.
Yeah, we're looking to see if the area has been drained of force power.
Good luck. Call me if you need any help.
Yeah, you're a douche, Rosh. So, these are the missions we can't avoid. These tend to be the ones which contain the most story. So here we go. This also happens to be one of the film locations, which is quite nice. Kind of ties in with that. Here's Hoth. Here's our nice, well-animated flying sequence. She's going to any second now turn into kind of blocky. The stones weren't too great. Wait for it. There we go. So, it's about here. Everyone remember those mountains when Luke had that vision? Everyone remember that? Yeah, that wasn't in the film. This is it. Sense. Because that's how you tell if the area's been drained of force power. You stick your hand out and you go,
Nothing.
oh dear.
Skywalker wrong about this place?
There's a beacon. I wonder what that is.
Check it out.
Let's go and have a look. Oh, there's a shape moving in the darkness. What is that? It's a tauntaun. So these are tauntauns. You can ride on them, and they'll take you out. That was actually really what I was supposed to do there, rather than just saber them. Just oh look, a wild animal died. And here we go. It's a stormtrooper that I'm failing to kill. Yeah. So you remember how there was absolutely nothing on Hoth except for the rebel base? Yeah. So apparently there's now the Imperial base. They seem to take over what the where the rebels left off. I don't know what that stormtrooper thinks he's firing at. He can stop it immediately. I'll just blow it up. Oh, screw it. Oh no. Oh well, never mind. It's not there's anyone alive still have to use it. Okay. So let's see if we can find our way through this bit. Guess what lives in these caves? Yeah, that's right. Hello, Wampa. Please don't eat me. So you can do a kind of, there's a cool thing you can kind of do with the Wampas. I'll try and see if I can kind of bait him into, here you go. Remember, because that was part of the film, when Luke chopped his arm off? You can do that. The Wampas seem to kind of try and pick you up, rather than punch you. I mean, occasionally they will just sort of turn around and just... Oh, secret area. They'll just turn around and just keep trying to just punch you. But eventually they'll pick you up and then you can just slice their arm off. Alternately, you can just walk up to them and decapitate them with a lightsaber. Or shoot them, I suppose. You know, if you want to be boring about it. Come on. Let's make this go a bit faster. Oh look. There's a dead tauntaun. Okay. Now, these tauntauns you can ride slightly better. Mostly because it's got a harness. And while you're on them, you can kind of lean over and decapitate things. Remember these the probe droids? So occasionally they show up and they just have a really kind of weak attack, very little health. They just fire a blaster which closely resembles your kind of basic blaster. Even if you're only working off the basic blaster, they have a slower rate of fire than you, so they're actually not that good. I think there is some kind of charging attack. No, that was jump. Oh, heavens. Oh, I can't be bothered. Oh, just stop with that. So the tauntaun's good for this bit because it kind of just whizzes you past a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, it's a fairly standard Star Wars thing. There are these things, the ATSUTs, the all-terrain assault vehicle doodads. They're kind of annoying. They can step on you, and I don't know if you saw that, but that thing was firing a missile at me. Let's see if we can... Oh no, I think I've jumped down too far and actually can't go back and kill it, which is kind of annoying. I wonder if this door opens. No, that would be too easy. Okay, so we're on top of the wall and busy deflecting this. I'm kind of waiting for him to fire a missile at me, because they will do that eventually. Then you can force push the missile back at them, which is quite handy. Like that. Ooh, dear. So we'll just try that again. And that didn't work. And that's just... oh dear. Fortunately I've got the... oh! Boom! Missile to the face! Yeah, that's not going to work. As you progress through the game, you get a missile launcher which... oh, come on, die. Which means you are capable of taking out the chicken walkers, and there isn't actually an AT-AT. But there are a couple of occasions where there are those things, and these kind of weird, I can only describe them as kind of heavy lifting droids, which are a little frustrating, and they attack you. In one of the earlier, this door is opened elsewhere. Handy. So let's call the lift. So I guess we're going this way then. Surprise! So, yeah. force push the glass rather than, you know, go up and lightsaber it. Just check these panels. There doesn't look to be a... Oh no, there we go. There's a button there. So we'll go back down, have a look for something through that door in a minute. It may just be that that's the secret area and we have to go through the glass, or it may be that the glass is the secret area. I don't know. No, the glass is the secret area. That's fun. It's a bit easy. The secret areas on this game. You may have spotted that. I love the force heal because you can just kind of jump down elevators like that and it doesn't really matter. Come on, hit it. I don't think there's anything around here, but it's worth having a look anyway. There is nothing around here. That's not helpful. Okay, there is one of these tunnels where I pop out and then there's a stormtrooper at the other end of the tunnel with one of those mounted turrets. I'm just mindful of that. And this is a quite well designed level. It's huge though. It's my only complaint about it. It's huge, and I mean, you see the size of that room. I don't think we need rooms that big. Or if you're going to need rooms that big, let's have more stormtroopers per room, please. It just seems like there aren't enough of them, and that these shield generator things are a bit. Oh wow, it's actually quite a full one. The shield generator things come up a lot. So there is a bit where there is a boss on this level, so this is kind of our first boss. I think it's the first time we face off against... Do you remember the one right at the beginning that nicked Luke's stuff? I don't know what you get for finding the secret areas. I don't know. I mean, it says at the stats at the end of the level that this is how many secret areas you found. This is how many were on the level. I'm just, you know, not really sure if there's some kind of points system or whatever. Notice how quickly I can turn this and how many years it takes a stormtrooper to turn it. I quite like that. That's useful. Okay, there are a couple of ways to go here, I think. One of the ways is just a red herring. This gets you inside Echo Base. So this, we're going up here, is the top half of one of the Imperial Walkers, one of the assets. And this, I think if we blow it up. Oh, come on. Oh. Can't remember how to get in here. There you go. Why didn't it work the first time then? So this is the way the Imperials got into Echo Base after after the Rebels abandoned it. So this is it. Welcome to the base of Echo. And that's where I'm going to end this video, on a cliffhanger, as it were. And I will see you again next time. Bye!